Hi, Bod Babes. Welcome to the very first episode of my fitness podcast. I'm your host, Kylie, and this is Bod. We're going to be talking about everything fitness, wellness, and Pilates culture, from workouts and trends to collabs with some of the biggest names in the fitness space. Whether you're into Pilates, lifting, or just starting out your fitness journey, you'll feel right at home here. To start off, I first wanted to say where my set is from, my Pilates socks, and my drink of choice today, because you guys all ask me. So my set is currently from Lululemon. It is so cute, so comfy. My socks are from YOLO Life. I kind of got ahead of myself. These are my Christmas socks. They say Santa Baby, and they have little gingerbreads on the bottom of them. They are so cute. And then my drink of choice today is Bloom Energy Drink. They sent me these a few months ago, I would say, and I just don't drink energy drinks, so I never cracked it open. And then I started teaching at 5 a.m. So I needed some energy and decided, let's give it a shot. You guys, I am hooked. This isn't even sponsored. I am hooked on these drinks. I've put all my friends on them. They're so good. They're extracted from green tea, I believe, but this is the peach mango flavor, and I have yet to try a flavor that I have not fallen in love with. So good. Let's move on. Why bod, you guys? Originally, the name came from when I was starting to try and come up with business names. I got asked to partner in a studio that was upcoming, and I was so excited. So I started brainstorming business names, and I came up with the name Bod. I fell in love with it. Unfortunately, I didn't go through with being a partner in this Pilates studio. I had some health issues going on, and we're okay, you guys. We're blessed. We're here. I'm still dealing with a few of the issues, but nonetheless, I am in good health. Anyways, so I just didn't think that the Pilates studio was the right time for me, but the name Bod just kind of stuck with me. So I was trying to figure out what I could do with this name and how I could brand it to myself. I've been wanting to rebrand myself for quite some time now. I wanted to separate my Instagram. I'm very type A, and posting my fitness and posting my lifestyle it didn't make sense altogether. It was giving me a headache. It didn't make me want to post. It felt very chaotic, I guess. So I wanted to separate the two, and I created Bod by Kylie. So I post all of my Pilates, all my fitness stuff on one account, and then I have my regular account for everything else. So that was really nice in rebranding. Let's see, where else? We have, again, why bod? What does it stand for? A lot of people are like, oh, bod, like your body. Yes, of course, but everything in Pilates is always about body this, body that. Every studio is body. So I wanted to stray away from that. I came up with BOD being an acronym. It stands for Built on Discipline. BOD, with the period at the end. Please don't forget the period. Anyways, so Built on Discipline. It's not only showing up for yourself, building strength from the inside out, but it's also just creating a life that you're proud of. With that being said, I wanted to go over a little about myself and my credentials, so you're not just thinking that I'm a random person talking to you about fitness. I actually have a background in a lot. So let's go over it from start to finish. I grew up doing gymnastics, taekwondo, dance. I have my black belt in taekwondo. I competed in gymnastics all growing up until I was probably about 10. And then I had to choose between gymnastics and taekwondo. I chose taekwondo. I competed all over the world, was a double gold, not Olympic, but medalist. And then I stopped, and that's when I was doing dance in that time. My sister is a dancer, so we had our own studio growing up. My mom opened a studio for us, and it was great. I got to teach dance as I got older. It was just amazing. I did cheer in high school, so really, I've done a lot. I thank my parents for all of that. Then after high school, our studio shut down. I got into the gym probably when I was 20 or 21 years old and started posting my gym content. It got an attention of a studio owner of Legree. He reached out to me. He's like, hey, I really want you to teach for me. And I was like, what the heck is Legree? which probably a lot of you guys are thinking as well. Don't worry, I will go over all of that in a later podcast, what Legree is, what Pilates is, X-Former, etc., all the differences. That'll be in a later podcast. But I did get my certification in Legree back in 2020. Nope, sorry, 2022. So it's almost been 4 years, I believe, of me teaching Legree. Not even a year later, I got asked to teach at an X-Former studio from a studio owner. She was opening up an X-Former studio. It's pretty similar, so she accepted that I was Legree certified and knew how I coached. And so I taught there. She gave me all the information on X-Former. Fast forward a few years to now, I now certify people in X-Former, which is pretty exciting. On top of all that, I recently got mat certified. I say kind of because I did take a course through my local college. However, it wasn't technically a certification, but I did research. It gave me enough of the basics that I went back and researched everything about Joseph Pilates, which again, I will have a podcast on all of that coming up. And with that research, I taught myself how to teach mat Pilates. I think with all of my background and already coaching on reformers, it was pretty easy to transfer, but I curated it with weightlifting. So it's a little bit of strength training mixed with mat Pilates. And now I coach on YouTube, you guys. So I certified myself throughout that, but I also teach at studios as well. So kind of all put together. But that's my background, you guys. Back to the podcast. What is this podcast going to be about? We're going to be talking about all things fitness, wellness, mindset, and building the strongest version of yourself physically and mentally. Some episodes will be me just sharing tools, tips, my personal stories within the fitness world, and then others will be featuring some incredible guests. Again, some of the biggest influencers in the fitness space and wellness space in general. So I'm excited for that, you guys. So whether you're here for motivation, education, or just to be part of a supportive community, welcome. I'm excited to grow with you all. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to our very first episode of the podcast. See what I did there? Podcast, bod. It's the podcast. I got you. Anyways, make sure to subscribe. Remember, your strongest self is built not only by one choice, one movement, and one day at a time, but because you are built on discipline. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I am your host, Kylie, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.